Guys, welcome back into another video. Guys, it is I, your Lord and Savior, reacting to yet another AOT video. Hence, AOT reaction. Guys, this was going to be a little... I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. At this point, I'm constantly going into these videos really not knowing what to expect. Because again, the way the titles are and how they're written and how it is, I don't know. I don't know what to expect, and I don't know the mind of the creators of the videos. I really don't know. So I'm a little bit kind of iffy when it comes to what their thought process is. I don't know if they're going to be on some bullshit, or I don't know if they're going to be on the side that's like, okay, I can understand. So this particular video creator is called Video Dimension, and they have a particularly strange titled video called How Eren Justified Genocide. I want to see what you're referencing. I don't know again, you know. I will preference by saying again, yes, genocide is bad. The wiping away of a whole entire bloodline and civilization of people off the face of the planet is a terrible, terrible thing. I will preference that, right? It is terrible. But you all know my stance. Y'all know how I feel about it. If there is other viable options other than that, by all means, you need to take those viable options. However, Eren was not dealt that hand. He was not dealt that good hand to bypass that. So you as a reader and as a consumer, you really don't have a choice but to empathize with his decision. This particular creator is claiming that this is how Eren justified genocide. And we're going to see what they dive into. We're going to see their thought process, and we're just going to go into it and have some fun. And we're going to go ahead and give our comments as we always do. But before we do that, y'all already know the deal. Guys, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel. That helps out the channel tremendously as it puts us on the path and the trajectory of growth. And I appreciate all those who have done that and will do that in the future. Thank you so much. Last but not least, guys, go ahead and share the content as well as hit the notification bell so you guys are in the loop and in the know of anything and everything that's put on this channel. I appreciate you guys. So without motherfucking ado, let's do this. Let's get into this, guys. Let's figure out what we're doing. Let's figure out where this video was going. I'm just eager and excited to know how Eren justified genocide. Let's go.
The Rumbling, one of the most destructive weapons in all of fiction. Thousands of giant monsters just destroying everything in their path. Entire cities being crushed, entire continents being erased, millions of people dying.
Billions.
And all of this is happening by just one person's choice. One person behind a global genocide. Whoever that person is must be a true demon. Eren Yeager, one of the most polarizing characters ever. Some see him as a hero, others see him as a devil. But like most things, it's not so black and white. Today, I'm gonna go over how Eren justified genocide. For this video, I'm only gonna be using what we know from the anime, so no need to worry about manga spoilers. From a young age, Eren has always dreamed about seeing the world beyond the walls.
I'm already worried. When you do stuff like that and when you say certain things like that, like from a young age, young Eren only wanted to know what was outside the wall. Right when you start doing that, that's when you're going to try to weed in the bullshit about the book. I ain't with that. I am assuming, so I don't particularly know. But that's where I feel like the video is going. So hopefully it's not. Hopefully he has some valid points. But that's a little worrisome right there. So let's go.
This because he wanted to be able to be fully free. When his mom got eaten, he gained a new dream/goal. He wanted to take revenge on all the Titans.
Okay.
These two
Sure.
dreams he had complement each other perfectly. The reason he can't explore the outside world is because of the Titans. So if he kills all of them, he will have avenged his mom and be able to be free. To achieve this goal,
True.
he becomes a soldier and eventually realizes he himself can turn into a Titan. There are so many questions going through his head. What are Titans? How is this possible? Where did the walls come from? He feels confused and angered at the world. He has already seen so much death and he doesn't even know why. This rage motivates him to achieve his goals no matter what. He must know the truth, see the world beyond the walls, and take his revenge. Eventually, it becomes well known that the truth is in his dad's basement, located in a destroyed Shiganshina. Past this point, the show is really about getting to that basement. And during that time, Eren goes through a lot of trauma. He sees so many people die, some of them thinking it's his own fault. He finds out that 3 of his friends are Titan shifters too, and that they were responsible for the death of his mother. And he saw his uncle get eaten by the same Titan that ate his mom just because he couldn't transform. But he didn't give up. He had people counting on him, and he couldn't just give up on his goals. Not after everything he had been through. All those deaths, he can't just let them be in vain. If he just reaches the basement, he and humanity will know the truth and finally be free at the pinnacle of everything. In a battle that almost lasted the whole season. Humans versus Titans. All of this happening in the city where his mom died. It was brutal and he almost lost his best friend, but he made it. They had finally reached the basement. The truth was right in front of him, but that truth would end up fully breaking him. It turns out Titans used to be humans, and the walls were located on an island called Paradis. The world outside that island was filled with other humans, and these humans hated Eldians, the people living on the island. Eldians that didn't follow the rules outside the walls were transformed into Titans and left on the island to eat their own people. Eldians are hated by the rest of the world because a long time ago Eldians used their access to Titan power to oppress big parts of the world. But eventually things turned around and Eldians lost their power, turning them into a very oppressed race. A lot of them were left on this island, destined to be eaten by their family members transformed into Titans. It's been thousands of years since that point, but the Eldians are still being hated by everyone. Once the Survey Corps realized this, they start an operation to kill all the Titans on the island, and after that they plan on trying to make peace with the world. Eventually they manage to kill all the Titans outside the walls, allowing Eren to explore there safely. But Eren's goals aren't completed. Yes, the Titans are dead, but the real enemy is the one that put them there. The people past the ocean. And the freedom he wanted so much isn't there either, because the world outside the walls hates him and wants him dead. Realizing this, he is obviously super depressed. He has been through so much pain and it's still not over. On top of this, he also found out he has a couple of years left to live. This because of his Titan powers. Then, something very important happens. He ends up seeing glimpses of the future. In these glimpses, he sees that it's pointless to try to make peace with Marley, because it's only a...
No. Here's the thing, guys, and here's a very valid point. Here's a very valid point that I want to point out. Because if I'm not mistaken, they never, ever said what he actually saw. He never really went into detail on what he saw. So we know that he did see the future to a degree. I think he did see the rumbling to a degree. We do know that. But we don't know exactly and specifically what he saw. So we can't say that he saw that it was pointless. He didn't see that it was pointless. If you want to go with that theory, let's say if we want to go with the theory of he saw it and it was pointless for them to do it, then he would have just said, fuck it. There's no point. He would have told them that. He would have told them, like, hey, y'all, don't waste your time. I already saw this. I already saw what needed to be done. It is what it is. Y'all trust me. See ya. That wasn't what happened. He struggled with himself multiple times. I think personally he did see the rumbling to a degree, but I don't think he saw every little bit of what was to come and his whole life laid out right when he kissed her hand. I don't think he saw that, right? I don't think that's what he saw.
a matter of time before Marley reunites the world and attacks Paradis. And once this happens, everyone on the island will die. Now, before I continue, I want you to take this in mind. For a big part of this video, I've been primarily talking about Eren's POV, but a lot of people next to him have gone through a lot of trauma as well. Not even just soldiers, even civilians at several points. So many sacrifice and hardships, and now it will all just be for nothing. Eren doesn't accept this truth. You see, like I told you earlier, he has seen glimpses of the future. He knows for a fact that Marley will not stop until every single person on Paradise is dead. So, the only...
Well, he knows that because of their declaration of war. He knows that for sure, especially after the Willie Tiber speech. He knows that for sure. Now, that was why. He didn't know when. I don't think he knew when he kissed Astoria's hand. I'm not going with that theory. I think he just saw a little bit and saw the devastation of that, what was to come to that degree. But I don't think he saw like, oh well, it's pointless for us to even keep fighting. I mean, fuck it. Like, I don't think it was there. I don't think it was to that degree that he saw that. You know what I'm saying?
The way to stop that hatred is by erasing it from the world. By killing them first, before they can kill us. Eren doesn't want his friends to die. He doesn't want everything to be in vain. So he starts the Rumbling. A massive genocide that will kill all hatred towards aliens in the world. Including some aliens that live outside Paradis. And a lot of innocent people. But he doesn't have a choice. It's his people or their people. The world has forced Eren to become a monster to protect the people he cares about. But there is a big but. We know that a genocide is going to happen either way. Or Marley kills everyone on Paradis, or Eren kills everyone outside Paradis. So if a genocide is going to happen either way, shouldn't we pick the one where the least amount of people die? In this case it being Paradis? Well, from a moral perspective, it's probably the right choice. But can you really blame the people on Paradis for not just wanting to die and fighting back? Especially after everything they have been through and the circumstances. So although it would be horrible for all the innocent people dying, it would be equally as horrible for all the innocent people on Paradis to die. Being that there is no clear right and wrong in this, I don't blame Hanji's team for trying to stop Eren either. Like I mentioned earlier, if they stop Eren, more people will be saved than vice versa. But it's definitely the worst choice for the future of Paradis. I think you can summarize the reason they chose to stop Eren in a very good quote I heard once. A hero will sacrifice you for the world, and the villain would sacrifice the world for you. Although the words villain and hero are used very lightly in that quote, I can see some resemblance. Although I do strongly believe there is no hero or villain in this story.
What?
I'm wrong on that. There is a true villain in all of this. And that villain is ignorance and hatred. A hatred so powerful that it eventually morphed into a devil. The devil of Paradise. Dramatic exit. So ladies and gentlemen, that was the video for today. I hope you liked it. If you did, please consider leaving me a comment, a like, okay, I'll stop. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, he touched on a lot of the points that I've already kind of agreed with and kind of already established. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it boiled down to. I mean, no matter how you cut it, slice it, or dice it, you guys, you other people can try to do this whole dramatic way of doing something and being like, no, he did this because of that, looped around and it. No, realistically, it boiled down to just two options. Either die or do the killing. So kill or be killed. That's literally what it boiled down to. Kill or be killed. And at that point in time, you really don't have an option. I mean, you have an option. You have those options. You can just lay there and die. But they weren't willing to do that. Especially, like the video said, especially after everything they've been through. They ain't really trying to do that. They ain't trying to be like, man, yeah, man, y'all gonna have it, bro. I concede, man. Y'all gonna come over here, man, blow us the fuck up, man. It's all good. Like, that's not what they were. That's not the type of people they were. They've always been a fighting, surviving type of people. They've always been that. So that garbage and notion of just laying down and dying, like, I don't get where that's coming from. I've had a few people come in the comments of the videos that I was doing and was like kind of alluding to just doing that. Or just being like, man, look, man, we just gonna die. What? Like, bro, that's crazy. Like, again, I know this is not real life and it's an imitation of real life. But if that were the case, and let's say that were to happen, that's not me either. I'm more of an Aaron type character. I'm not just going to sit here and lay down and just have people trample over all my friends and my family and all my loved ones. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. But there are those out there that are saying like Aaron and them should have just died off and just said fuck it, right? Like I ain't with that. I definitely don't subscribe to that type of madness. Just being honest with you. Great video, good video. Again, we don't know what he actually saw because it never really went into it. Like even in the chapter, it was still kind of alluded to that. Every time that conversation came up, it was kind of like moved around and skirted around, right? Because even when Armin mentioned it and was like, yo, that must have been what you saw at the marital ceremony. I know that must have hurt. He never really said, yeah. He didn't be like, yeah, you're right. He never said that. He never said that is exactly what he saw. We don't really know. We just kind of assume just based off of context clues, okay, he saw something in relation to the rumbling, of course. But I don't know for a fact if he saw it within grave detail. We don't know that. So, yeah. Again, I don't see Aaron as just this villainous character. I don't see him as that. I see him as a character who's doing what is necessary to protect his people and the friends and his family that he grew up with. Like, that's what I see him as. I don't see him as this villainous character who just want to destroy shit just because. Like, nowhere in the text or the anime do we get that. Nowhere in the text or the anime do we get him being this character, being this villainous mastermind genius character who's like, I'm just going to destroy the world. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't deserve it. Fuck you. No, it was a cause and reaction type thing. It was, they were declaring war on them and put them in this state. This was what they bred. I mean, even they said it. They were like, this is what all of our hate created. Was this the Attack Titan? So, anyway, guys, that is the video. That's going to do it here for me. Comment down below, guys. Let me know if you guys think Aaron was justified in doing the rumbling. Let me know if you think that was the only other option that he had. If not, let me know that you disagree. Say, hey, he had other options. And if he did have those other options, I would like to know. So, again, go ahead and comment. Like as I said, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want you guys to stay safe out there. I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your goddamn day. And with that, I'm signing off. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.